In Ecuador, early results signal a likely runoff between Luisa Gonzales and former lawmaker Daniel Noboa. With more than three-fourths of the votes counted, Gonzales, an ally of leftist former President Rafael Correa, is in the lead with 33% in support. But in order to win, a candidate needs to secure 40% of the vote or open up a 10-point lead in the race. The incumbent, Guillermo Lasso, called the snap election after dissolving the National Assembly back in May. The vote took place amid extraordinary violence where a presidential candidate was assassinated and election campaigns marred by shootings.
It's the first time in the history of Ecuador that a woman gets such a high percentage in the first round, winning the elections to be the president of the Republic of Ecuador and lead the destiny of the country. Thank you very much to my beloved Ecuador.
Now, a webpage set up by citizens abroad suffered cyber attacks. The Electoral Council insists the integrity of the vote wasn't affected. Carolina Loza is in the Ecuadorian capital, Quito, and has more on the issues reported by voters abroad.
There's a lot of concerns about fraud, and there's a lot of distrust in the council, the Electoral Council. There were some issues today with voting, especially for those abroad, because they were using an electronic system for the first time, and it was everyone. It's an election. It's an express election where every vote counts. So this is crucial. People were calling for fraud, and people are quite concerned because it's a very sensitive time in the country where the security situation has taken over everyone's lives. It's the main concern. So whoever comes president, there's going to be some backlash and some resistance. So we'll see what the next few hours are going to be like. But people are quite concerned also about the electoral results and how the National Electoral Council starts doing the counting of the votes. People are looking for a rapid and a swift response to the violence in the country. And yes, they want to see results straight away. This is the main concern for many people. There's also, speaking to Villavicencio supporters, who was a very strong anti-corruption leader and journalist. He started working on big investigations here before he jumped into politics, is that they felt betrayed. They felt betrayed by the government by not providing protection, by silencing someone who was very vocal against corruption. And that has shown today in the polls. Many people decided to vote for Christian Zurita, who ran instead of Villavicencio, a journalist that just jumped for this election as a presidential candidate. So many people voted in protest for that.